Hi, it's the core gameplay. In this video, I'm going to show you a garlic route where you can farm a lot of it. It's usually in Everfall where you can farm a lot, and I like to farm this area. I'm going to show you the route just so that you can see and so that we can farm together. Hopefully this area isn't too contested since sometimes there are a couple of people here, since it's basically the only place where you can find garlic. So it can be quite frustrating when somebody else is here. But at the moment it's like 1 o'clock for me, not in the morning, midday. So hopefully there's nobody here, but we'll see how much we can get with just one run and see how much we can make. At the moment garlic goes for about 10 coin on my server. Thereabout, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. But you should be able to make quite a bit of money if you farm it. There's another one. So it's used for a lot of recipes and especially for cooking. I'm not gonna farm the pigs right now, so they drop on the spot. I think there's another one up here as well. Sometimes they take a little bit to spawn. I have run this route quite a bit, but it's kind of difficult for me to remember where everything is since I don't really pay attention. Sometimes I have a video open and just run around until I find something, since it can be quite boring to farm this route, but it does make some good gold if you keep farming the hyssop. Plus you can sell the hyssop. My hyssop goes for about 70 cents at the moment, so you can also sell that. But the main reason we are here is for the garlic, and you can sell the other ingredients, but they're not as profitable. It's another one right here. There are a lot of pigs here that want to attack you, and you also have some berries, but I'm gonna skip it for now since I want to see how much I can make from just one route. Since I haven't really tested it yet, but I do farm a lot of garlic because I like to do a lot of cooking, and cooking is my main source of income. I'll probably bring out the video on cooking as well, just to show you how you can make a lot of money with cooking. But I usually don't like to buy all my ingredients since it does cost a lot, especially for garlic and onions. So I like to farm that myself. Also salt, I farm salt myself since it can be a lot. I also do a lot of fishing for ingredients, but I will put that in the main cooking guide when I release it. So far pretty good. I don't think we have a lot of garlic, but we do have some. At the moment I need about 300, so I'm going to be here for a little bit. So that's 3000 gold about, if I get everything. Don't know how long that will take. I do have harvesting gear on, but I didn't pop the lock food. Should probably have made some, but usually I just put on my harvester set and I go with it. There's more here. As you can see, there's a lot here, but hopefully you don't run into people. I have PvP on for extra luck, but 30% does a lot for your luck, so you always get some herbs when you farm. You can always sell the other herbs and just buy more garlic with it, but I don't like to spend my money since it can get quite expensive when you're crafting a lot. So farming this route will give me something to do in game, plus I save some gold, since sometimes you can just stand in cities doing nothing, but since this is so close to Everfall, you can just come here, farm up a bit while you're waiting for your friends for a dungeon or waiting for your friends to log on to Discord. Then you can just farm this route. Let's go a bit further. I will put a map in the description for this route so that you can just save it and just follow along later on, so you don't have to open up the video each time, but I will provide that in the description so that you can see it as well. But here's a nice pile of hyssop again. On this, so far we have 10 garlic. I think you get about 10 route, but we'll see at the end how much we can make from just one route, and also see how long it takes for me to do one route. They do take a little bit to respawn. You won't get this much each time you do the route, since they have different timers, but you will get, you can basically loop the route if you wanted to, but you won't get all the hyssop to be able to respawn each time you loop it. Otherwise, you can just wait a little bit and you can do it. 13 garlic so far. Now the garlic is going to get quite scarce since there's not as much hyssop anymore. Those were the most dense areas for hyssop. And just run here. At the end, I'll definitely check how much we made. There's another one right up here, and there's one in the boat as well. Don't really like this route. It can be quite tedious since it's a lot of maneuvering. So constantly need to look around and maneuver. At least the enemies are low level, so you can just one-shot them basically. Just that lady. That lady can throw a bomb and interrupt your farming. Also really like the new aptitude levels, so really nice increase. See if we can get the next one. I always forget where this one is for some reason. I think it's inside the boat. Yeah, it's inside the boat. So far we got nothing, but at least we're getting aptitude levels. So I can cross here. Water does slow you down quite a bit. Yesterday I was on 200 gold and today I'm back on 14,000, so I made quite a bit of money just from my food. Usually I like to keep my food stockpile so that I can profit from wars. Each time there's a war I will put food on the market, otherwise I will just have some on there but not most of it, so that I don't pay in fees and I don't get undercutted, since food is really difficult to make money with, since you need to keep on top of everything, since it is a skill that you can level up quite quickly and everybody has access to it, but not everybody knows how to play the market with the food. So you need to keep on top of your listing fees and everything so that you can outbid your competition, since it's quite a competitive market. I usually just list my food for one day, and if it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. I take the listing fee cut, but usually you can make some quite good money, since food can go for a lot, usually double the price than you craft it for. So eventually you will make money if you just keep your sell orders, or basically your orders, going. I like to stock up on 100 food of each attribute food. There is just came in a asteroid, I think. I like to stock up on my food so that I am ready to go when there's a war. So I basically profit from wars mostly. So when there's nice wars, I get a lot of money. Almost done with the route, just a couple more steps. Then we can see how much garlic we have and see how much we made with just one run. Go up here. Try to avoid that area when you have PvP on, since it will put you in PvE mode and you won't get the harvesting bonus when you harvest it. So try to avoid that area. Go up here, you can see there's more hyssop. Hopefully I don't trigger it. Let's give this big. I am missing out on some hides. Sometimes I will farm them depending on how it looks. At the moment I would farm them, but I just want to get this done quickly for you guys so you don't have to sit around. So far we have 15 garlic, that's 150. Let's see if the top one has respawned yet. Up here. The next garlic should be here. Let's see if it respawned. Some berries. So there should be more hyssop here. This is where we started. So it hasn't respawned yet. So we might have to wait a little bit. Maybe I kill some boars while I wait for the hyssop to respawn. There's a big as well. It's a bit dark and you can see there's some purple flowers on the ground as well. This hyssop already respawned. Let me take this one. There was like a big pile right here. Two more here. Just kill this guys. And there we go. So how much did we make? After farming all of those hyssop and garlic and everything, I went back to Referral and calculated how much I made for 15 sage, 16 garlic, some 19 basil, and 289 hyssop. In total, for 12 minutes, I made 411 coin, which is super decent. Now, if you do this for an hour, you're going to be a lot better off. So just for 12 minutes of work, you get 411 coin. If this video was helpful and you want to see more videos like this, then consider subscribing and don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you in my next video.